Hello guys, Cody here with Kodis Journey. This is my weekly vlog for May 30th. Bad news this week. I've hit a plateau and I'm currently at 512. Last week I actually lost 5 pounds, not 4. I was down to 510 and I stayed that way through the weekend. And I've had a really challenging week and I can only assume that has something to do with the water weight that I'm currently carrying. Monday we had a severe thunderstorm come through. And I'm pretty sure we got hit with a microburst because there were tree limbs down everywhere. Parts of downtown were like completely impassable because there were trees in the road. I lost power Monday and was without power for 22 hours. So I was not able to eat my normal food. I had to dig into my emergency rations, which are very high calorie because they're made for emergencies. I still stayed under my calorie budget, but I did not get the protein that I needed there for a bit. And the stress of that, it was very, very stressful. We had no information from the power company and when it was going to come back. It was just chaos. I had my neighbor's insulin in my refrigerator. I have a small off-grid solar installation to give me emergency power in situations like this. And I had just enough juice to run my freezer and my refrigerator. So I was stocking insulin for my neighbor. It was very stressful and I can only assume that that helped contribute to the water weight that I'm currently carrying. But anyway, I'm at 512, so it's not horrible. I was up at 518 3 days ago. So the water weight's starting to come off, but unfortunately I can't report a loss this week. Here's what I can report though. Last week I bought some new underwear because I got tired of wearing the ones that I was wearing when I was at, more than 600 pounds. And just to kind of demonstrate how much weight I have lost, I have my new underwear and I have my old underwear next to them. So let me just get out here for a second so you can see this. Like, that's more than a foot less waist. And the legs themselves, like the legs on these blue ones almost completely are the width of my new underwear. Like it's literally half the size. Like look at this. Look at this. It's literally half the size. That makes me really happy. The new underwear, they're form-fitting. I don't have to worry about the leg flaps like getting caught when I'm walking. Looking at my old underwear compared to my new, it's like, whew, wow, I've lost a lot of weight. 110 pounds will do that. Other good news, I have continued my bike riding passion. I rode 3 times this week, and each time I went longer and longer. I'm up to over a mile and change. And I've got a short video of that. I put it up yesterday. I'm going to put a quick clip in here right now. Yeah, and you can see, I'm guessing I'm doing about 50 to 60 RPM at the pedals. I could probably go a little bit higher, but I'm trying to get my legs back where I want them. So I'm, going more for torque than power. I've been doing my rides before breakfast. So I'll get up, literally like shake the salt out of my eyes, throw some clothes on, and I'll go start doing laps on the bike. I really, really wanted to go ride yesterday, and I'm glad I didn't, because here's why. This is the other negative thing of this week. I have messed up my iliotibial band, which is this big strand of tendon that runs down the side of your leg, attaches your hip to your shin, basically, like it goes through the knee on the side. And I'm not sure how exactly I did it, but I was sitting down in a low seat and I went to stand up and I felt something like pop on the left side of my knee. It wasn't cartilage or anything. My knee's fine. I have full range of motion. It doesn't get stuck or anything like that. But the band on the side of my knee must have gotten like trapped behind one of my leg bones. And when I stood up, it slipped past. And it was kind of like taking a rubber band and going, and then letting it go. and it hurt. It really hurt. This was late yesterday, and believe me, just getting out of bed this morning to come do this video, it took a lot of effort. My leg still really hurts. My knee is stable. You know, I can do like a kind of one-legged Romanian deadlift and I'm still fine. So my knee's fine. It's not the knee. It's the iliotibial band. I've run into this problem before, but it's been several years. I used to be a little bit more active back then. So this is actually, I choose to see it as a good sign. This is a problem I only have when I, am too active. But what I need to do is I need to start doing stretches. I need to get a foam roller, lay on the ground, and use that foam roller on my leg bone to kind of like stretch that iliotibial band back out. I've done some research on some exercises and stretches that I need to be doing. So that's going to be something I have to do if I want to keep cycling. The other thing is when you're pedaling, like you're supposed to have your toes slightly out or your heels pointed slightly towards the cassette in the back. And I think I was doing a more forward pedaling pattern. So that probably did not help. Anyway, so I'm laid up with an injury. It hurts so bad. If I lay on my right side and try to lift my leg up, it hurts so bad, like right there on the side of my knee. The tendon is not happy with me, but it is healing. I've already experienced quite a bit of relief from it, but it's still very tight, very sore. So my calories for the week, I think I was averaging a little bit over 1,600. Protein's a little bit low. Again, Monday, no power. The most I could do was drink a couple of protein shakes because I could not cook or do anything like that. Weight for the week, again, I'm at 512. I was really hoping to be, under 510, but it happens. I have not been overeating. My calorie deficit is like 1,000. Ignore the calorie deficit and chronometer. Apple Watch vastly overestimates the calories I burn doing stuff like fitness exercise. It seems to do cycling pretty well. That mile that I rode, it said that I burned about 100 calories. That seems about right from what I remember back when I used to do exercise bike. I remember like a 30-minute session at zone 2 was like a soda pop. So it's in the ballpark, but there's no way I'm burning 650 calories from 30 minutes of Beat Saber. Like that ain't happening. Anyway, so I have definitely not been overeating. There's no way I have gained fat. This is purely water weight. It is disheartening. It has been a very hard week for me because of many reasons, but I am doing okay. And I'm just going to take it in stride. I'm sure next week I'll have really good news. Hopefully I'm not going to plateau very long. And like I said, it's already come down quite a bit. I've lost 6 pounds in the last 3 days. So my body's starting to dump the water weight. Food-wise, I'm doing pulled chicken. So just take a bunch of chicken breast, throw it in the pressure cooker for an hour with some salt. And then I've been seasoning it with teriyaki when I pull it out. It's pretty good. Macros are pretty nice. I'll use a little bit of olive oil. Like I'll do 50 grams per kilogram of chicken. And that just helps keep it moist when you reheat it in the microwave later on. Another hack I have for that is I have like a glass spray bottle, like the kind you'd use to clean a window. And it has distilled water in it. So when I go to reheat my chicken in the microwave, I'll just spritz it really quick. And that helps keep the chicken moist because you don't want the shredded little bits of chicken to dry out because then it's chicken jerky. It's not fun for anybody. So I've been doing a lot of that and frozen vegetables as usual. Got some Beat Saber workouts in this week. I have not lifted this week. It's kind of been a mess. I'm not going to lie. I was very stressed out earlier in the week. It kind of sucks when you can't rely on basic things like power. Our infrastructure in this state is not great. This is the same state, after all, it lost power statewide for a week during what was just an extended snow day. Like, it's kind of stupid. But anyway, that's all I got for you guys this week. Thank you again for watching my video. Thank you to all the new subscribers and welcome. Please join the official Kodis Journey Discord. The link is in the channel bio. This is Cody. I'm out.